Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Fortnite Battle Royale, and as most of you guys know, Season 8 begins in about a month from now. I believe Season 7 ends in 31 days, so just about a month, and people are already speculating on what is going to be new, what is to come, what is to go, what is the season even going to be about, what is the theme, and I read a fan theory last night that had to do with the point of interest that's going to be disappearing coming with Season 8. As most of you guys know, pretty much every single season we have a portion of the map that is completely changed and turned into something new. Just for example, we had Moisty Mire turned into Paradise Palms. It was originally turned into a film set, then it turned into Paradise Palms. We had Tomato Town into Tomato Temple. We've had Anarchy Acres into Lazy Links. We've had all kind of changes, everything new incorporated into the map over the last year since the game's been popular. But I wanted to talk about this fan theory because it actually caught my interest, and I thought it was really interesting, a really cool idea that might lead to what is next to go. So the first thing I want to point out is that in Season 2, which was technically the very first season of Fortnite Battle Royale, Season 2 was the first battle pass that they had, there was a night set. So like the final character that you got, which a lot of people don't have, which is why I'm happy I have it, it's called the Fort Night set, haha, play on words, and it's just knights. You have a red knight, a black knight, you have like a blue squire, and a casual knight. I don't know, I'll go over it here in a second, but out of those 4 knights, each one had a different location on the map. So the first one that you would get in the game was the Royale Knight, or the Blue Squire. The Blue Squire was the first one that you would get. He's a blue knight, and his description was the bold warrior of Moisty Mire. Now, obviously, we know that Moisty Mire has now turned into Paradise Palms. The second knight that you would get was called the Royal Knight, which is the female version of the Blue Squire, and this one was called the Dauntless Champion of Tomato Town. Obviously, Tomato Town has now been turned into Tomato Temple. The third knight in this set was the Red Knight. This was the legendary knight, the Red Menace of Anarchy Acres. Obviously, you guys know that Anarchy Acres has been turned into Lazy Links. And the fourth and final knight is the Black Knight, and this is the Odious Scourge of Wailing Woods. Now, what's the only thing that hasn't changed out of all 4 of these knights in the original Fortnite set? Wailing Woods. And to be honest with you guys, it might not even have to do with this. This is just the fan theory that people are talking about, that, oh, you know, this is the only one left that hasn't been done. Maybe this is going to be next. And to be honest with you guys, I think this might be correct, and not just because of the knights, but because Wailing Woods has been in the game since the start, and not a lot has changed. And they've tried to do different things, incorporate different things in Wailing Woods, including the underground bunker with all the rifts and the portals, to try to get more people to go there. However, in my honest opinion, and you guys might think differently depending on where you like to go, but I don't think Wailing Woods has really been an attractive place to go since the game even came out. You know, they've tried to change it up. They've tried to add more things, interesting things. They've got, you know, the underground bunker, obviously. Now they put that one little bunker that you can't get into to kind of pique people's interest, but I just don't see people going to Wailing Woods that often. No one really wants to go all the time unless you have a challenge where you have to, you know, place a lot of walls, which is a good spot to get wood. So I think Wailing Woods is probably going to be the next thing to go with the new map. I think that they're going to change it up. I think they're going to make it something different. Maybe they're not going to take away the woods, but they're going to incorporate some brand new thing. One example would be with Moisty Mire. Before it was completely gone, Moisty Mire was actually the film set, and they basically just added something to the mire. They didn't really change the location. It was still a mire. Like, it was still really disgusting and like a crappy portion of the map, but they just included something there. They added a film set in the mire, so it was interesting that you could go and do that. I think that's probably what's going to happen with Wailing Woods. I don't think they're going to change the fact that it's woods. I just think they're going to add something there and bigger that makes people want to go, and I sure hope they do that. They've done that, or they've tried to do that by adding a lot of cabins out there that kind of all relate underground with the portals, but it's just really not that interesting. It hasn't been that intriguing that I want to go there all the time. So I think that is probably going to be the next place to go. We've pretty much seen every other spot on the map changed. I don't think there's any other portion of the map that hasn't been changed besides Pleasant Park and Retail Row. Those have been 2 solid ones since the game came out. But I'm very interested to see what they're going to do. I want to know what you guys think about this fan theory. It's pretty cool. It's pretty random. I thought it was a pretty interesting idea, and it was worth talking about in a video. But yeah, make sure to leave comments down below and let me know what you think about this fan theory. But anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Can we be friends?